How does a witch play a cassette tape? On a broom box. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my friends. Good to have so many people here right at the start. Good to be actually streaming instead of just sitting here watching my computer constantly crash and burn and kick me offline. Though, again, it wasn't my computer that was at fault. It was something on Twitch's end, or I don't know. It was something external to me that canceled our stream last night, and I'm still seething about it. But everything is working now, and yes, I'm happy to be here with you, my friends. Lucent Jelly, good to see you. First in chat tonight with the spooky pumpkins. Mile Hyrule, welcome in. And Multiverse Explorer, great to have you here, Explorer, as always. I see there's a lot of excitement for Silent Hill. I'm excited for it too, but I put it in the second spot for tonight, so it's going to take a moment to get to it. I see you're sad about that, Mile Hyrule, but here's the thing. If I play Silent Hill first, then I've got to cut it off at some point. If I play it second, it has the potential to roll on for a greater portion of the night. So your best chances, I mean, I'm not going to promise anything, but your best chances of getting the most Silent Hill are if it's in the second slot. But we're going to see how it goes. First up is Spirits and Spells. I'm taking over the show. Good luck. Best of luck to you with that, Mile Hyrule. All right, so Spirits and Spells is up first. A very Halloween appropriate game I've been having a really good time with. And I actually, again, I think we're actually close to the end of this game. You know, maybe not immediately there, but I feel like if I had stuck with it for just another hour or so on Monday, we would have gotten to the end of it. Unless it gets really difficult. Loyal to Soil, welcome in. Glad to see you again. 007 Agent Brownie. There actually is a I don't know if they stream, but there is a Twitch account that is called Agent Brownie. I haven't checked out any of their content. Oh my goodness, I forgot just how incredibly dark this game was. Can we back out for a moment? Okay, in the options I can turn that brightness back up. It's weird. You see the brightness slider? It actually ends there. It won't go all the way to the right. I wonder if they're all like that. They're all like that. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and just brighten things up in general, because I imagine that Silent Hill is going to be really difficult to see as well. Alright, hopefully that'll be good enough. We're on level 17. If you had asked me to guess how many levels there would be in this game before I turned it on, I would not have put, my guess would not have been in the double digits.
The vampire's death did not put an end to all the problems. The objects he had sent flying suddenly fell out of the air, and Alicia with them. The fall lasted such a long time that she thought her end had come.
Hello, TBP, and welcome in. What's up? It looks like we're actually streaming tonight. Last night I kept getting booted off of Twitch. My past broadcast is full of 40-second VODs of nothing happening. as I in vain attempted to stream over and over again last night. But we're here, things are working. I think Twitch is apologizing to me because my bitrate is better than it's ever been before. I have consistently streamed in the red, I think every night I've ever streamed, and today it's been blue all day long. So are you moving Pachinko Tuesday to next Tuesday? I think that's the plan. I think that's probably the best thing to do. I didn't want to say we would do it on Thursday because, well, last night I didn't know whether or not my stream would be working, and I still have this lingering fear that I'm gonna get another bad night. But my tentative plan is just to move it to next Tuesday. And I think we'll move it to next Tuesday, but we will also not add any titles to the board. We'll do it next Tuesday, but only with rollover titles. And then we'll add titles the week after next on the proper night. It seems to me that that's probably the best way to do things. We're doing Silent Hill tonight. If you added it to the board, you would lock it from being played. I don't think that games that are currently in progress can be added to the board. I think that's a bad policy. You want it again, though. Be careful what you wish for. Watching me play Silent Hill may be a less thrilling experience than playing it yourself. You know, what if I hate it and I just complain the whole time? I don't think that's likely, but we'll see. Did you play any Silent Hill games yet? I have never played a Silent Hill game. I do think when I first got my Silent Hill disc, I did put it in and run around for like 10 minutes. I think that's all I've ever played. I never tried to... I never really tried to play the game, just, you know, testing to see if it worked. The only thing I remember about it is I think there was an awful lot of fog, but I don't know if that's from me testing my disc or from, like, you know, clips I've seen or whatever. I understand the game to be very foggy. It's gonna be great. You will love it, I know. I suspect I will too. Bel Air Jeff, welcome in. Glad to see you, my friend. I hope that you've I hope you've recovered from the torment of the liquid nitrogen catastrophe the other night. Or liquid, not nitrogen or nitro? Or is that the same thing? I'm running out of lives here. I love Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, and Homecoming I really like. Most people hate Homecoming, though. Curse them. Hey, I know what it's like. I know what it's like to like a game that most people hate. Happens all the time. I've heard that 1 and 2 were good. I've heard that 1 was good. 2 gets like super praised, like it's the best game ever made. And I generally feel like the rest of the series is mixed to negative. That jump is the worst jump in the game. I think you need the box to do it, but it's just so difficult. Where's this conveyor belt leading to, anyway? Look, they didn't even put, like they did on the left here, they didn't even put a gap with like a invisible wall over it. The conveyor belt just goes straight into a steel wall. No, don't smash me again. I'm off to a rather poor start tonight here in this game. All right, those electric prongs are shockingly difficult to look at. You can also not skip the opening movie before the menu. It's great. That's right. Games on discs usually have cinemas at the beginning, don't they? I'm so used to playing off cartridges most of the time. I really hope the opening cinematic doesn't spoil the whole game for me. Two is the best. 2 is regarded as the best one. Who likes Castlevania 64? I love Castlevania 64. I'm thinking about playing it tomorrow. I left a spot open on my schedule, and I think that, oh, yuck, I'm wasting my transforms. I think I hear Castlevania 64 singing to me in its sweet siren voice. I have a soft spot for 4 because that was the first one I played. For being much more than 1 was, especially in its meaning behind the monsters and stuff. Number 2, I reckon. To be fair, I'm currently enjoying Guardians of the Galaxy, and I bet most of you would probably hate it. I attempted to watch the film Guardians of the Galaxy, but I only made it about maybe about a third of the way into the film. I know a lot of people dig it, but it wasn't really doing anything for me. So I took a break from it and just never went back. Got distracted by or sucked into something else. Ooh, is there a secret over here? I really can't tell if this is a secret or an alternate path. I think this is an alternate path. I think there are two ways we can go. Oh no, I think I thought wrong. It's just a secret. Okay, well, I mean, just a secret, as if I don't like secrets. I wish it was a life, though, instead of an extra hit. Oh man, I think I made it to the... Did I make it to these last night? Or the night before? Alright, that's some high quality 3D platforming right there. I'm playing it tomorrow too. When I finish my playthrough, you're gonna play CV64 tomorrow, Jeff? I thought it was gonna be on Friday. Oh, maybe it's already Thursday where you are. Oh yeah, it definitely is, because it's basically Thursday where I am at this point. To be honest, Silent Hill 4 isn't that great, but I do get why people may like it. It's my fault, right? Oh no, I think I missed that. I think I missed what your fault is. Loyal doesn't like Guardians. Neither does TBP. Wow, alright. Cool, I'm not alone. Hate might be the wrong word, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Greg's Retro Channel. Welcome in, Greg. Great to see you. You mean there's actually a movie-based game that's better than the movie it's based on? Wow, that's a rarity. Yeah, so, that's interesting. I feel like if I think hard enough, I might be able to come up with an example of a game where I like the game better than the movie. Nothing's coming to me, but I feel like I've had that experience. What was that? Blasted from nowhere. What a nasty surprise. Look at that. That path going off to the right, as if there's a secret there, but there's nothing. That's really my one complaint. Well, alright, I've got two complaints about this game. There are two things I don't like. One is that your lives don't refill when you hit game over. When you hit game over, you get sent back to the start of the level, but you only have one life to proceed with. And that's really weird. Like, if it's going to send you back to the start of the level, they should at least refill your stock, right? It's very strange for a game to not do that. So I don't like that. And also, I don't like that there are not many secrets hidden in this game. It has two flaws. Other than that, I really love everything about it so far. think I gotta be... Oh, it's also... It's inconvenient that we can't switch at will between the two characters. I don't know that I would consider that a flaw, though. I don't know that's something I'd like to change. It is nice to have a limit in some ways. Time differences are hard. I know. Mazin's always talking about having difficulties because of time differences between him and the streamers he likes to watch. Ratchet and Clank on PS4 was a tie-in on the movie, and it was great. Oh no, Bella or Jeff, Aladdin for the Sega Genesis. I hate to tell you, but SNES Aladdin is better than Genesis Aladdin. Yeah, I agree, TBP. GoldenEye, the game, is better than the movie, too. You know what? I think I would agree with that. I would rather play GoldenEye than watch GoldenEye. I mean, usually I would rather play the game. I'd rather play a game than watch a movie, regardless of what it is, so I guess that's not, like, a super strong thing to say. Because I like games better than movies. But if I never saw GoldenEye again, I would be okay. If I never played GoldenEye again, I'd be a little sad. Not super crushed, because I'm not the biggest GoldenEye fan. But I'd definitely rather play the game again than watch the movie again. And it's not GoldenEye's not a terrible movie. But I could easily live without it in my life. So glad those beams don't hurt us. TBP, it's a great game and great movie, but the game was definitely more iconic. I played a decent amount of GoldenEye, not a whole lot. I guess decent is probably overstating it. I did play GoldenEye. It's not like I never played it, but I played a lot more Perfect Dark. I was definitely way more into Perfect Dark than I ever was into GoldenEye. I don't think I ever played through the whole campaign in GoldenEye. I mostly just played the multiplayer. I played the first few missions in GoldenEye, but I don't think I ever made it all the way through. I cannot. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. I know how to get that heart. I keep forgetting we have, like, bonus moves. Isn't the Chronicles of Riddick game better than the movie? I think people say that. You might be right about that too. I feel like I've heard that opinion before. What? All right, well, as much as I want to go back for that heart, I was gonna do a super jump, but my super jump didn't work, so we'll just leave that heart be. Is there anything over here? What's the point of this place? Nothing. Again, I didn't know there were going to be electric beams anywhere. Felix the Cat for NES. Is there a Felix the Cat movie? Like to try the 360 version of GoldenEye. Only decent movie starring Riddick was Pitch Black. I know I've seen Pitch Black, but it's been so long. I don't think I ever saw anything else Riddick related. Okay, I think the problem with my super jump was I wasn't moving. You gotta be running. Perfect. Ah, my impatience. My impatience was my doom. I forgot I had to be patient. Not missing out, sir. I loved all three and the anime. I didn't even know there was an anime. To be honest, I wasn't even sure there were 3 movies. No. Okay, we're gonna get it this time. No, I did the same thing. I forgot to wait for the platforms. Can you believe it? I'm such a clown. I missed. You didn't know about Riddick either. Is the third movie just called Riddick? It's Pitch Black Chronicles of Riddick. Riddick? Oh, that's terrible. Pookie Stan, welcome in. Great to have you here. I'm getting pretty sick and tired of sequels being named the same thing as the movie that came before. I think I saw a preview. I think I saw a preview for Scream 5, and they're just titling it Scream. Whoever makes a decision like that, or like with Suicide Squad, it's called the first one Suicide Squad and the second one The Suicide Squad, right? Oh, that's so annoying. Whoever made that decision, I hope they get a really bad hangnail. Whoa. Is this a boss fight? Avoid the lasers? Avoid the lasers again? It sure would be nice to know what was going on, like, before it happened. The only way I can learn that a thing might kill me is to be killed by it. Oh ho, I'm losing platforms now. Interesting. This is kind of a fun part of the game, though. Despite not being very well telegraphed, I like jumping around obstacles. Sorry, chat's running away from me here a little bit. I will get caught up with you guys when it's safe to read again. These guys don't even want to fight me. See you later. Oh, is that it? Are we done? Good. I'm glad I waited, because I was thinking about jumping well before that platform came out.
At the top of the freight elevator, Greg caught the mad scientist red-handed. He was just finishing off one of his creatures. With a flick of the hand, the scientist pulled a lever. Greg disappeared in a burst of light and was taken to he knew not where. He had no doubt that the boogeyman would soon be hot on his heels.
All right. Top 3 movies I want sequels to that will almost certainly never happen is Riddick, the 300 trilogy, and Alita Battle Angel. All of those are deserving of another movie, but it likely won't happen. TBP thinks Alita is supposed to get one. Sparrow. Hey, welcome to the stream, Sparrow. I have to apologize in advance. I gave you a massive wall of text about the C64. All right. I look forward to reading it. Sorry I didn't catch it before I started streaming. But yeah, thank you for your input. I don't know what you're going to suggest, and I can't promise that I'll listen to your advice, but I do value it. They burnt my pizza, Mr. Frownie. I have Freddy Krueger pizza. You and I are brothers in frowniness. Some people like burnt pizza. I would not say that I'm among them. You know, a couple spots of char on the crust can be really nice, but I definitely don't want my pizza overdone. We are getting a new Riddick movie. Interesting. Nothing is worse than burnt pizza. My name isn't Chad. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. Oh, I got it because I was behind with the chat. Okay, yeah. Did you quit Pepper, sir? Oh, no, I didn't. And in fact, I might have some for Silent Hill. It's just I was kind of in a rush to get my stuff ready to stream, and I forgot to bring a pepper down. So I'm going to try and remember during the BRB, when I'm getting Silent Hill set up, I'm going to run upstairs and get a pepper. So we should have some for the second game. The main thing is, and this will be true no matter what option you go with, if you need a hand with anything, you can call me on Discord and I'll step you through it all. Right on. Excellent. I am, believe me, I am almost certainly going to take advantage of that offer for help. Because whichever way I go, I'm bound to run into something that confuses me. Alright, magic bean I can do. Whoa! Well, I would have had that one, but it ran away, so we're gonna have this one. And, oh, is it too late to change my mind? So this is vomit or peach. It's not peach. Oh. Oh. I wish I'd brought the peppers down. Oh. Oh. I don't know what makes my eyes tear up more. The spiciness from the pepper or the gagging from a gross bean. Oh. Great pick. I lost on that bean. That was not a victorious bean. I guess one other thing I would say that could be a little bit better in this game, and I'm not really sure about it, is kind of, here's the thing. One of your characters is ice powered and one of them is fire powered. And so then naturally you have ice and fire levels that give each character sort of advantages. But the thing is that the ice levels are kind of all clumped together and the fire levels are all clumped together. So you really only need the advantage of one character at a time. And I mean, like, so far as like story progression or whatever, like, it makes sense that it would be like that. I wouldn't really expect to be hopping back and forth between icebergs and volcanoes. Again and again and again, but... it is just a shame that there's not a little bit more incentive for back and forth. I don't know if I want to go up or left. Can I go into the background? Nope. Can I make this jump? Okay, good. Oh, yuck. Oh, I found another piece of bean still stuck in my gum. Going to the left seemed like it was actually kind of pointless. Big jump, here we go. Oh wow. Kinda messed up pizza. In other news, we had a storm this morning. Things calmed down, then I heard what sounded like a cross between wind and a train in the distance. Within a few seconds, we got hit with hail the size of ping pong balls. Some even about the size of golf balls. Oh man, that's no joke. We get hail up around here sometimes, but ping pong ball and golf ball sized are very rare. I hope it didn't, like, wreck your windshield or anything like that. That's what I always worry about when we get hail, is, like... I worry about, is my car safe? Are my windows safe? My car is completely damaged! No, I didn't read far enough ahead! No! Sparrow. Oh man, I'm sorry. I've been trying to call my insurance, and the wait times are over an hour, so I'm clearly not the only one affected. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Sparrow. And dealing, I don't know about your insurance provider, but I have found that dealing with any insurance company is a pain at any time. So right after I moved to Wisconsin a couple years ago, my first winter up here, my car got totaled by a snowplow. And dealing with that guy's insurance was a nightmare. Why did that hurt me? Greg is immune to fire. What? I disagree. Golf ball-sized hail is a no-no. I really wish we would have had more epic thunderstorms this year. That enemy wants to bonk you. They all do. They all do. I'm always in peril of having a nasty bump on the head. Is this Silent Hill? Manu, welcome into the stream. Silent Hill's coming up after this. That'll be the second half of the stream. We got maybe another hour of this. I expect we'll be finished with this game before then, but if we don't make it to the end by the next hour, then we'll just call it quits for the night and move over to Silent Hill, because I do want it to have the lion's share of the stream. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've had really large hail. We had some dime-sized hail earlier. Is that this year or last year? That might have been last year, actually. The last time we had like serious hail. What's happening? I didn't expect the first platform in the level to be an immediate death trap. I don't know what is going on. What am I supposed to do in this situation? Do I walk on this little ledge? No? Change characters? Oh. There's a platform in the foreground to jump to. I was so close. All right. Let's just wait and do it the way the game wants us to. Is this gonna sink? It is. I thought I could stand somewhere and read for a moment, but it just can't happen. So let me pause it. What do they do when your car is covered in small dents? I can't imagine how they're going to be able to fix it. Yeah, I wouldn't even really know. My guess would be, and this isn't good, my guess would be if they do anything, they're probably just, you know, pay you the, like, estimated, like, the estimated cost of the amount that the dents depreciate your car's value and just call it that. If I had to guess, I would guess that they might not even... that they would try to not even... they would try to get out of even, like, attempting to fix it. I have a feeling it might be right off. I'm amazed I can walk in this water. Water is typically deadly. That's weird. I think the graphics are wrong there. They're shallow, dense, but they are extensive. The roof, boot, side door. I actually felt like I ended up kind of lucky when my car got when my car got totaled, in that they declared it to have been totaled rather than repairable, because they just ended up writing me a check for the value of the car, which I used to buy a new car. I think if they had tried to, I suspect if they had tried to repair it, that they wouldn't have done a very great job. And my fear is that I would have continued to have, like, prolonged problems related to the shoddy repair work that would not be covered. So I think losing my my old car was the best thing that could have happened in that situation. I just slid. There was a spot there. I should have been okay, but instead I just slid right past it. I think it's because I tried to jump. Who is this guy and what does he want? I don't even know if that guy can take damage. Thanks for the surprise, pumpkin. Cows, great to see you. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. It's actually happening. I'd prefer to not be hit by another, like, random out-of-nowhere pumpkin, please. Oh, he's throwing his head at me. When he reaches for me, it sounds like he's vomiting. I don't think the witch can actually hurt him, because I think we have to strike his head. I have my own internet trouble tonight. I'm sorry to hear it. I'm glad to see that things seem to be back up and running for you. Just seeing how much my car is insured for. Cost me $32K. Says I'm insured for comprehensive market value. I picked up the extra hits and immediately lost one. I forgot that Greg can run through the fire. That makes it so much easier to avoid this guy. Well, not so much easier, but definitely easier. Oh no, that hurt me. I felt my controller rumble, and I thought it was a good thing. It's like, oh, I must have landed a really powerful hit. My controller's rumbling. No, I took a hit. I don't even know that this is doing anything. Oh, I suppose it is. Nice. Okay. Oh, that makes more friends appear. Nice. Underground laboratory. Is this the final boss? It appears to not be. I think we have to fight a mad scientist, and then we have to fight the boogeyman. I think that we'll know we're at the end when we reach the mad scientist, because I think we're going to fight the mad scientist and the boogeyman back to back. That's my guess, anyway. This kind of spinning platform looks like one that we built out of the Mario Legos a while back. Hope this switch isn't timed. No. He has a very good sneaking animation. It's still under finance too. You have about 12K left to pay off. Yeah, that was actually the situation with my car that I lost. I didn't actually own it, so when I say that they wrote me a check for it, I'm simplifying the story. They paid off my debt on it, and actually paid me a little excess, and then I went out and, you know, bought a new car, but I don't own it yet. You know, it'll be paid off in like 2090 or something like that. Yuck. I made a sandwich and noticed halfway through the bread was moldy. No. Oh, no. Did it at least make your headache go away? Checkpoint. Nice. Yuck. No. Oh, I had so many lives built up, and now they're all going away. Oh, I know what my problem is. Ah! Well, I guess we're okay. But I think we would have had even less to worry about if we'd transformed. What's going on? This game is full of surprises. Most of them terrible. Where am I? What's happening? How many times have I said that? Where am I? What's going on? Or some equivalent. Whoa. They consider it a write-off. Then I'm questioning what I should do. Pay out the loan and get something cheap and nasty? I'm kind of over the whole car thing with COVID. I barely used it. So I'm not like, I'm not real big into cars and stuff like that. Driving is mostly, you know, more of a chore than a pleasure for me, definitely. But in the American Midwest, you kind of can't not have a car. The only feature of a car I even care about is low maintenance. That's all that I look for in a vehicle. I don't care about I don't care about the style, I don't care about the speed, I don't even care about the gas mileage. I just care about low maintenance. Okay, hey, I'm still alive. Where are we going? Man, there's a lot of cool stuff happening here. Looks like the end of Terminator 2. No, I sat there through that whole spell. I sat there for that whole spell waiting to do my attack. And then I died a millisecond before I could hit the button. Oh no! Oh, headache? This is just because, doesn't, penicillin come from bread mold? I guess that wouldn't be a headache. Is penicillin a headache medicine? I don't even know. It's an antibiotic, right? I don't know, I'm not a doctor. Don't ask me to write your prescription. What kind of factory is... What kind of bizarre factory is this? A maple syrup factory. Oh, this is not good. I got rid of my car. Wasted money. I live close to work, so I walk. Winters suck, but I'm too cheap to pay for a car that I will use for like 6 minutes a day. Drive a Mazda 3 SP25. It looks great. Has a decent amount of poke when you give it the welly. I think you know what I'm talking about there. And it's very low maintenance. It's got the only thing I care about then, low maintenance. I've never been good at identifying models of car. Like if I'm ever witness to some sort of a vehicular crime or accident, then that's unfortunate for the people reliant upon my testimony, because other than the color and maybe the number of doors, you're gonna have a pretty poor description from me. Unless it's something really quirky, like a Volkswagen or a PT Cruiser or something. They just all look the same to me. I live in a walkable area, so I don't have a car at the moment. True, you aren't Dr. Frownie, you're Agent Frownie. Exactly. Exactly. Who knows, though, I'm making good money now, so might get a car, but then I think all the gas and insurance money could just go into savings for my trip to Japan next year. That sounds like a plan to me. Maple Syrup Factory, controlling what looks like a witch. Zelda references. Probably not. Had to point it out there anyway. "85% of what I say is a Zelda reference." I'm a pretty big Zelda fan myself. I haven't played all of the Zelda games, but I've played most of them. Really, Ocarina of Time through the Wind Waker is when I was most into Zelda, that sort of time period. I played A Link to the Past a little bit when it was current, but I never owned it, so I don't know. I don't think I ever played all the way through that one until I was an adult. Oh, I also had Link's Awakening. So I don't remember. I don't know if Link's Awakening. So I had it for the Game Boy Color. Whichever of those came out first, either Link's Awakening on the Game Boy Color or Ocarina of Time was the first Zelda game I played. I don't remember which of those it was, though. Whichever one came out first. That would not have been the first one I played, but the first one I owned. I played Zelda 1, 2, and A Link to the Past again, but they were always like borrowed. What is going on here? I feel like I need... Oh, I don't need that. Stand still so I can do some magic. No, maybe you can't do magic in the cold. Oh, this is not good. Why did it take my hat so long to fall to the ground? Ocarina came out first by about a month. Alright, then that was the first Zelda game I owned for myself. So it would have been the first one that I played all the way through. gotta go over here and get this heart, right? Sure would be nice. Sure would be nice if the camera would stay on the same side of the wall as my character. Wouldn't that be nice? It's just buckets of money you throw at your car. It's kind of BS, but it's the same where I live, Frownie. You kind of have to have a car. Yeah, I mean, there's no way to live without one where I live. You know, if you live in a city and there are like buses and trains and tubes and all that, then of course it makes sense not to have a car. But like out here, if I want to, like if I just want to get groceries, like if I didn't have a car, I'd have to walk an hour in each direction to get to the nearest grocery store. And then if I needed anything else, like if I needed clothes or shoes or something like that, I don't even know. I don't even know how long I'd have to walk. It might take a day to get to the nearest clothing store. What is this guy? Get out of my way. I guess there is Amazon now, though, but it would be nice to be able to try things on. I don't know if you can try things on anymore, though. Now that I think about it. I don't know. Fortunately, I haven't needed new clothes for a while, so I'm good. Just use Amazon for everything. If money was not an issue, I would never leave the house. Are we gonna go straight across? I'm having flashbacks to Banjo-Kazooie here. I don't like what we've got going on. So I was supposed to ride that thing upward. Oh, looks like it kind of goes in a loop. Well, this certainly is some factory. Oh no. Oh no, this challenge may be insurmountable. These platforms are snapping so fast. Oh no, I jumped at the wrong time. Went a little too early. Okay. This is some nasty platforming here. This is not good. Oh. You jump at the sound. Actually, it's easy. It's easier than I thought it was. You just jump at the sound, not before the sound, like I thought initially. Okay, it's safe to be over here, right? What is the point of being over here? Over here looks terrible. I don't know if I also need to go to the fire platform. I guess I'll assume I do. And change back. Proceed very carefully. No, I want that heart. I don't want to fall off the edge. I could grind up hearts here if I ran through there without dying. I could just throw my life away and I'd always come out with an extra heart. As long as I get both of them first. But I'm not going to do that. Greg wouldn't leave the house either. I can definitely relate. I am very much a homebody. It's really only matters of necessity that motivate me to want to leave the house as well. Can I just run through here? Good. I don't like waiting for all the time it takes to cast a spell. No. I'd make a very poor magician. I don't have the patience it takes to do magic. No. Stop hurting me. Which is weird, because I have a lot of patience with video games, but... When there's platforms to be jumped too. I don't have a lot of time to sit around waiting for spells to charge. No, I didn't know there was a gap. The internet is up to mischief on my end again, so if I disappear, you know my fate. Well, Cows, I appreciate you. I appreciate that you have jumped on the grenade and absorbed my internet troubles, it would seem. Now, if only it could be so that we could both attend the stream. Me too. I even spend my work vacations at home. Why spend money on an elaborate trip when I have basically everything I need at home? Oh, what is the timing here? Not sure how to know when the platform's going to switch. Guess you can see it start to move slightly before it does. If it works that way, I'm happy to help. Am I still alive? Hooray! I can't see anything ahead of me. What's this switch do, huh? The world may never know. Oh, no, it extends the platforms. Maybe not. I don't know what it does. Well, now I suspect that these are just on a timer, so let's just wait and see. I think I'm wrong. Yep. Hey, we did it. That's another ghost captured. Is that the end of the level? It is not. Oh, there's so much we're gonna have to do again. Oh, hooray. I think we found the scientist. No, he dropped us. It's like Sonic and Knuckles all over again. We make it to the boss and then our feet get pulled right out from under us. Well. Okay, so guess we're heading into the foreground. Not my favorite way to travel. Oh, there was a switch over there I was supposed to hit. Oh, I wonder if this is a big loop, then. Oh, it's giving me hints about which character to use. That's nice. Is that a switch? It is. Oh no, I need another switch. I need another switch to hit. He's gaining on me. No, you have to do the whole thing. Oh man, this is a long way to run. I've never played a Crash Bandicoot game, but you know, I've seen footage of them, and I feel like this is what those games must feel like. Seems like you're always running toward the camera in those games. That might not have been the right thing to do, but it's what I did. No! What is this platform? This platform is the worst. It's so thin and twisted. Why am I hurt? What hit me? I don't understand. This game is just making stuff up. Right here. This is awful. If I've got to run across here at full speed, I'm not going to make it. I think I do. I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned that this is where our playthrough is going to be permanently stuck. This is not something that's... This is not the kind of thing I'm very skilled in. What an awful, awful camera angle. Welcome to our new home address, my friends. we go the other direction? Ah, thank goodness. Why in the world would you want to take the other path? That was impossible. No, I saw the hat like a second too late. Okay, well, this is a slightly more promising now that I know we can take that other route. Why am I always getting hit there? What is hitting me? I just do not understand. No. This track is so long. And you always take some mysterious piece of damage right there. I'm getting all turned around. I do seem to be grinding up lives, though. That's nice. Lucky 13. No, it's behind me again. Disgusting. I didn't see any other, like, switches, so... If I'm supposed to be repeatedly hitting switches to keep slowing that thing down, great, but... I haven't noticed any others. Gotta run this track with perfection. Lucky 15. Our doom is coming for me. The monster is so much faster than I am. Hey, we did it. Man, this game really is just like going on. There's a whole lot of stuff to do. Can't get under there. The Mad Scientist's Lair. This might be the next to last boss. I have a bad feeling about this fight. I got lucky there. It dropped one right on me. I think this is just a, like, survive the little mini challenges type of ordeal, right? Probably. I didn't notice the platforms were sinking until mine was sunk. Oh no, this is gonna be very tedious. Maybe even excruciating. I'm not ready for this kind of pain. All of our extra lives mean nothing because there are no checkpoints. So it really just doesn't matter how many lives we have. We go back to the start either way. These move way too fast to be aimed at. One, two, three. I feel like we had to jump over these. 4. A crazy number of times. 5, 6. You again, huh? She appeared right on top of me. What are you supposed to do about that? What a bunch of garbage. I don't know where I picked up the fairy from. Doesn't matter, it's gone now. What was that? That one on the right, just glitching all around. So my thought is that we will probably continue this boss fight here until either we beat it or I run out of lives. Whichever happens, we're going to wrap this game after that. I'm probably going to run out of lives. I knew the platform was sinking, and I tried to jump off of it, but it wouldn't let me. You see, I knew that's what the game wanted me to do, but again, the magic takes so long to charge. Ugh, I missed. This battle is 97% waiting. I don't really hate it, but I do hate how much time we spend just standing here doing nothing. That time I forgot to jump. I was too mesmerized. I was too mesmerized by all the nothing going on. I couldn't think about what to do next. Let's see if I actually remember to move to the other platform this time. The odds are slim. How many levels do you think this thing has? 20? 40? I feel like I'm going to be doing rounds of this for the rest of my life. I do like those purple and blue together in the magic spell. I don't like the damage it does to me, but it's got a cool style. See, now it's like where to be next. I don't know what's going to be safe. Something else going to come up from the ground. Am I supposed to be fighting the monster or just avoiding it? Looked like the light inside of its mouth changed from red to green there for a moment. I don't know if that means it's weak. It does. It does. We finally got a hit in. Can you believe it? I jumped too early. No. Now we have to do the whole thing all over again. Ah! I can't stand this. Oh, this is terrible. Why did the game have to come to this? Oh, I hate everything about this. All of my happiness has turned to misery now. I want to beat this, and then I never want to hear the title Spirits and Spells again. This is unacceptable. Why do I have so many lives? I wish I had fewer lives so I'd run out faster and just quit. Hello, Derek. Good to see you. Welcome back. Things are going all right, except this boss fight is tedious and terrible. And it's really a miserable experience doing this over and over and over again. 2. 3. At least this stream is working. 4. That is the bright side. 5. Though if it didn't work, I wouldn't have to be doing this. 6. That was close. That was real close. I really can't afford to take a hit anywhere before the very, very end. Take the good with the bad. I can't. It's all bad. Life is too bad right now. This boss battle is suffering. I don't remember what the next part was like. A whole bunch of bombs, I think, among other things. I feel like I've got to switch. I can't see enough of the boss to know, to be sure if it's vulnerable or not. Well, of course it wasn't there. Terrible. Oh, we took a hit. That's terrible. We are doomed. If you missed the boss fight, if you're just joining us and you missed the boss fight, don't worry. We're about to have to repeat the whole thing for the 50th time. And the pattern for this thing is crazy complicated. I know it's going to do a different laser form here soon, too. There it is. Ah! Alright, now I get to do the whole thing again. watching Cowboy Bebop, trying to finish the anime before the live show. Yeah, I've never seen that. You say it's really good, and the live one looks good too. Oh no, I can't transform. That might mean I can't actually damage the boss anymore. Oh, it did let me transform. Look at that. I take it back. I take it all back. If I get damaged at all before the intersecting lasers, then I don't think we're gonna make it. Who knows what horrors await after that. Okay, the perpendicular lasers. What I meant by intersecting. Oh no, we missed an opportunity to hit it. No, that's pretty bad. That means we have to do an extra cycle of nonsense. I'm bad enough at the regular amount of nonsense. It's weird because when you don't damage it, it doesn't repeat the previous cycle. It just keeps going, so... I don't even know what's going to happen. I feel like if it gets to the end of its routine and you miss an opportunity to damage it, then it probably just insta-kills you. I think if you miss an opportunity to... I'm worried if you miss an opportunity to hit it, that you've already lost the whole fight, but it just makes you play the whole thing out anyway. Speaking of losing the whole fight, we got hit before the perpendicular lasers, so we're in big trouble now, so I don't know how to dodge those. Oh my. Oh my, I'm in despair. That's the first time I've been hit by one of those fast bombs. Well, here we go. All of it all over again. We're gonna be doing this the rest of the night. We're gonna have like 2 minutes to play Silent Hill at this rate. I feel you, Mile Hyrule. My decisions have gotten us into a lot of trouble. Look at all that waiting. I killed the last bomb and then we just sat there for like 10 minutes. This boss's greatest superpower is he just bores you to sleep. His whole strategy seems to be to just wait the children out so they die of old age. Spore Spawn in Super Metroid is also boring. I had to fight Spore Spawn twice. I don't remember being bored during that battle. But I've only played Super Metroid once. Maybe it becomes more annoying on repeat plays. When it comes to those bombs rolling into the arena, I just have to count on luck to avoid them because I don't know where they come in from and they come so fast that tracking them does not really seem viable. Hey, we got a hit in. It's a miracle. It never happens. The game, it keeps occasionally giving me a transformation, and like that's fine. That's fine. I'll take the extra transformations. But what it really needs to be giving me is an occasional checkpoint. And I don't actually even like checkpoints during bosses generally, but if you're gonna make me wait so long in between phases, I think you owe me a checkpoint. There are only so many hours in my life. How many of them I have to waste in between your boss's phases? See, right there, it's just a miracle I didn't get hit. I had nothing to do with not getting hit. Okay, is this where it switches? Yep. That's where it switches. Now what awful things are going to do to me? This is the furthest we've been. Oh, please, just stop. Oh, let it be the end. Let it be the end. Miracle of miracles. We got him. I'm glad. I'm happy he fell into the sludge. That's what he deserved. Don't pluck him out. He needs to stay there. What did he become? I thought it turned him into a skeleton, but he looks rather frog-like. There he goes. It's saving, so I think this will be a good place where we can wrap things up.
As soon as the mad scientist was dead, it was easy to bring Greg back. Alicia also reappeared. They were so happy to see each other again that they forgot all about their bickering. At sunrise, Alicia and Greg found themselves once more at the house in the forest. Their friends had gotten their souls back and awoke with no memory of what had happened. The only thing that remained, by way of a reward, were the sweets that the boogeyman had collected. No sooner were the children home again than Alicia and Greg began to argue. Their extraordinary adventure is over. But something tells me that this is far from the end. But that's another story.
We beat the game? Was that it? I thought there was another part. I thought we were supposed to fight the boogeyman. What is this? Oh man, this game is like Banjo-Kazooie. It's a whole lot of fun until the final boss. Oh, what a way to end a game on a sour note. Everything about this game is so wonderful. I loved so much of it, but that last boss is just, oh, it just wrings my soul right out of my body. Oh man. I look forward to playing a lot of this game again, but I do not look forward to repeating that boss. At least I kind of know its pattern for now. Though by the time I pick this up again, I certainly won't. I think it's good. I think this is a good game to play around Halloween, so I will probably play it again next year. Harry Hill's time. We're getting there. We're gonna come up to that. I'm gonna watch the credits through here, see if we get any sort of tag or something after the credits, and then I'll take a short BRB and we'll get switched over. There's music playing, but it's really low. Bring it up some. The credits didn't even finish scrolling off the top of the screen. They just abruptly ended. After that boss, even the game has run out of patience. Amazing. All right, well, it was a good time. Even when it wasn't a good time, it was still a good time overall. So I'm really glad we played this game. I had a lot of fun with it. Had a little bit of misery, but a lot of fun. So good times. Thanks for coming along on this adventure for me. And next up will be Silent Hill. We're going to begin our first playthrough of that game. I'm going to take a BRB in between the two and get my PlayStation ready to roll. I have not streamed a game on the PlayStation yet, so it might take me a minute or two longer than it normally does between switches, because I'm gonna have to grab a controller and a memory card, and of course the game. So bear with me, if you would please, a little patience, and I'll be back with you for Silent Hill as quickly as I can, my friends. So thank you very much, and see you again very shortly.